The beach in Grand Isle, Louisiana was supposed to be teeming with visitors this time of year. This is not what they had in mind. The oil is still washing ashore from BP's still leaking well 40 miles at sea.
Who knows what's really going on out there? There's so much unknown, but there's a whole lot of death.
Onshore, Patrick Shea's losing patience.
It's a lot of negative, it's a lot of hopelessness that we're feeling, but I'm trying to hang on to just a glimmer of hope.
A lot of residents in Grand Isle share Patrick's frustration, but few have spelled it out in such plain terms.
I think part of you wants to think, okay, in a year from now we'll be out there crabbing and fishing, but realistically, we see what happened in Alaska.
Alaska and Louisiana have a lot more in common than you might think. Many Gulf residents fish for shrimp and crab, while some of their neighbors work in the oil industry on offshore rigs.
Now add a major oil spill to the list. But this one is much larger than the Exxon Valdez. By some estimates, the BP well has leaked more than 5 times the amount spilled in Prince William Sound, and may continue to do so at the rate of 1 Exxon spill every 8 to 10 days.
A lot's at stake here, and you know, that seafood and oil, this is Louisiana, and without that, you know, who knows what's going to happen.
Gulf residents will need all the expertise and advice they can get as they endure this economic and environmental disaster. Alaskans who've been through it are here to help. They're teaching fishermen new skills, giving wildlife another chance, and making sure residents know how to recover.
I took away from my first meeting, they said, you know, number one, you have to make them accountable, and you have to do it soon. You have to organize as an industry group.
It's difficult to come up with a number of Alaskans now working in the Gulf. Seems like every day you meet someone new with a connection. But fair to say there are dozens. And even here, at this critical time, with so many new faces in town, some Gulf residents cannot help but take interest in their visitors from the north.
You know, we're Louisiana's sportsman's paradise, and look at Alaska, y'all. I think y'all might have us beat, you know, on that.
You see my pods out there, my pods aren't quite as big as the ones I see on Diddley a Sketch. I love that show.
No one can possibly predict what the next few months and years will hold for Gulf residents affected by the Deepwater Horizon spill. But they can be assured they won't be on their own.